but I thought it'd be a fun exercise to take people through top 5 college football fan bases that are hardest to appease. We'll start with number 5. That is Texas A&M. Just hired Mike Elko as their new coach. Now, that was even drama because you have Mark Stoops right there, and they're like, oh, no, we don't want him. He's not good enough. So they get Stoops Jr., I guess, to take the job there. And let's go back to how they got there. Jimbo Fisher, one time, beats Alabama. All of a sudden, $95 million guaranteed. And you know what it got them? It basically got them the guy who was there before in Kevin Sumlin. They were pretty much identical coaches. So it's a wild thing. I don't think these people are very easy to get along with. They don't like everything that's going on. And I know they spend a ton of money, but their expectations are probably a little bit too high there. Number 4, Tennessee. There was a moment where the Tennessee Volunteers were getting ready to hire Greg Schiano, and some people got mad online. They decided we're not going to do that. And so they listened to what the Twitter people had to say, pivoted, and hired Jeremy Pruitt, a guy who cheated and got that program in trouble. This is a program that believes that they're supposed to win double-digit games every season, and quite frankly, they're probably an 8 to 9 win team as assembled right now. But they're never happy with that. I think we got to have a little bit more reality to what's going on. Number 3, Texas. And since Mac Brown has left, these guys have been trying to get back and waiting to get back and haven't gotten back. And I don't think they had enough patience. Charlie Strong, don't know if he got the leash he necessarily needed. You had Tom Herman down there, don't know if he got the leash. The expectation is as high as ever. They got a lot of money, they got a big fan base, but they're just never happy about anything. And I kind of understand why, because it does feel like they have underachieved. I'll do these last 2 together. I've got Alabama and Ohio State. And the only reason Alabama is in the number 2 spot is because of how big their trophy case is. But these are 2 fan bases where they feel like a 12-win season in a New Year's Six bowl victory is not good enough. And that is wild to me. And they're at a point where it's really hard to distinguish, where the floor is and where the ceiling is. Because 11 wins a year is probably what you're doing, just baseline, period, if you have a competent coach in there. And after that, it's really hard to achieve the things that they want to achieve. Guys, it's okay to go to a New Year's Six bowl every once in a while. It's okay to be an 11, 12-win team. That's really good. And to act like these things are beneath you puts you in tricky territory. Alabama, remember what you were before Nick Saban. And Ohio State, be careful, because we've seen some teams make some rash moves and they disappear.
It's a really good list there, JP. I would have to definitely agree with you with Alabama fans going to Auburn. I was used to them, and they gotten a little spoiled as of late, so they're going through a little adversity now. They've missed out on the college football playoff, so yeah, you got to be counting your blessings.
Honorable mention, Notre Dame fans.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, we could have put Florida fans in there, Notre Dame, Miami. Clemson fans are getting to that point, too, because before Dabo got there, it was and now all of a sudden you're like, hey.
Florida, that's an interesting one, especially after the success that they had with Urban Meyer there, and so.
Been tough sledding since.
Yeah, exactly.